Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hello to ladies and gentlemen. My name is Putri Maisara binti Zulkifli and my matric number is 23 DBS 20F1005 and I from class DBS 1A.
It's Kaisara Masira binti Shamzizat. My matric number is 23 DBS 20F1017.
Welcome to our presentation about place you need to visit in Malvis. Imagine that we can go to Malvis, but where we want to go? But first, Maldives left the mercy of the soft and lapping Indian Ocean. The island of the Maldives have been sculpted and formed into unquestionably one of the most intentionally beautiful tropical place on the globe, ranking for the powdered beaches of the North Atolls to the earthy sea shark and fishing hamlet of the Sultan Isles. The whole nation can be found screwed around the turquoise water some way from the Indian subcontinent. Most visitors will land in the throbbing, pulsing city of Mel, packed onto this on-beam break of an island and boasting spice sand market and great malls. Most also don't linger long before they hit the seaplane or boat and make for the shimmering private base of their chosen resort, where identified pools and overwater cabanas are the norms. Most currently, new local guest house and the discovery of rolling wave have begun transforming the Maldives for honeymoon hotspot to surfing, adventure and backpacking destination. Paradise is now open to all its scenes. Now, without waste our time, let's explore the best place to visit the Maldives. Number 1, Mel. Mel is throbbing with scooter and car and Indian bazaar. Stayed with the coconut and spice, the city of Mel is the capital of the Maldives atolls, has the fanatic feel of a place crammed into a slot that's too small for it, and that's because it is. Although rarely visited, most travelers bypass the city on seaplanes heading straight for their resort. The town is crammed into a pine-side island in the North Male Atoll. It manages to fit some fascinating sight between its streets, like the 17th century Friday Mosque and the Gold Trip Islamic Center. Male market is another must. Just make sure to get your ugly scale up to sketch to get a cheaper price. The next place is Fatu. Fatu is the one of the beautiful island, but there are stories behind it. In the 19th century, the people now living between the leafy street and tight-knit houses block here with the inhabited of nearby Gan Island. More on the one later, when the British came in the run-up to World War II, Gan was transformed into an air base and the locals were shipped out to live on the next island along the Sino Atoll. That was Fidu, which is today is a pretty picture of life in Maldivian life. Come and stroll the winding walkway and sample seafood curry with the local, and the welcome here is always warm. Next, the lesson that we can learn from travels is we can gain a new knowledge about history of the place that we go. And not only that, we can learn new things and we can taste new food. For example, try all kind of food that cannot found anywhere else, like traditional food. I have reached the end of my presentation. Anyone want to ask a question?
I have a question. How about halal food in Maldives?
Don't need to worry about halal food in Maldives. because this is tips for Muslim-friendly travel and tours, because the Maldives is no longer only a holiday destination for honeymoons, it has become an ideal halal holiday destination for a couple and family alike. Why? Because the Maldives has been promoting Islamic tourism to attract Muslim travelers. The Muslim-friendly environment in the Maldives has been ensured good word of mouth. As a result, every year the count of a Muslim visiting to the Maldives has been increasing. The positive word of mouth have been because of the increasing number of halal resort and halal restaurant in the Maldives. This trend have been given a shot in the art of Islamic tourism in Maldives. There is nothing that compared to a dining at a halal restaurant while listening to the sea wave hit the shores. So, what are you waiting for? Check out how you can have a great halal holiday in Maldives. Thank you so much for your listening and your time, and I will pass to my partner Kaisara to continue this presentation.
Place that you should visit in the Maldives is Marado Island. It is located in the beautiful atoll of Maldives. Marado Island is the best described as an authentic Maldivian experience. A holiday in the southern tip means plugging into the most untouched parts of Maldives, which comparatively less population from the island in the west. Marado is linked with other islands through causeways. It is an easy reach due to the 10-minute drive from the Khan International Airport. The transfer from the airport to the destination will be full of ice-sitting views, which you can see its natural beauty. As in Fayetteville, the locals are laid back and lovely, and the cuisine is spicy and rich in seafood. Be sure to take a walk down Link Road and flick between the coffee shops and sandwich vendors that meet between the palm trees there. To Adul Atoll, we go to the Kafu Atoll, which is Banana Reef. So many travelers are heading to this island because of diving, and there's hardly a single better place to do the scuba gear and wetsuits in the country than at the Banana Reef. This fruit-shaped dash of multicolored corals and seaweed-clad sandbags lies underwater between the island of the North Mel Atoll. This island was protected marine area that marked by cliffs and overhangs, sheltering the barracudas, snappers, and groupers below. The reef is also set up for snorkeling, and even those swimming near the surface will be able to see schools of fish, sharks, and manta rays. Next is Kuredu. It's the self-proclaimed jewel of the Laviani Atoll, which makes it home in the central north reaches of the Maldivian archipelago, which it is a resort and a spa. A boomerang-shaped island, it is entirely covered by a single resort, which offers rustic bamboo shacks and row of those overwater bungalows with verandas over the waves. The whole place is completely surrounded by its own private free king of powdery sands and is considered one of the most advanced scuba and snorkeling destinations in the country. It is because the strong currents and high waves often make it difficult to see the manta rays and tropical squaws. The conclusion is Maldives is the best place for you to diving and do the scuba because of the nature of because of the beauty of the nature underwater sea. Also, you can relaxing your mind with the sound and the wind come from the sea. Do you have any question to ask?
I have a question. What is the average price for staying at the Karadu Island resort for a night?
If you go to the website itself or another website of like Trivago, hotels.com or Agoda, you can see the price for one night for one room that equal to two adults. It will be cost you from 700 to 800 per night in ringgit Malaysia. That's all from us. Thank you.